The essence of the story to me is about Laurel Hester and Stacie Andree meeting, falling in love, been together for years. They get their domestic partnership. They have a house together, and Laurel gets diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and begins to die, and goes to give her pension benefits to Stacie, which was the law at the time in New Jersey in regards to same-sex couples and domestic partnership, but there was this loophole that let county officials decide who got the pension benefits and who didn't. And they said no to Laurel, who had worked her entire life as a police officer, and she was closeted. And so then basically the whole story becomes this really inspiring fight for justice during a time in two individuals' life that is just a tragedy and difficulty of unimaginable proportion. I think it's his deep sensitivity, connection to the material, and he wrote ultimately a beautiful love story, and I think really captured the essence of Laurel and Stacie, the relationship, and just completely moved me. Every time I read the script leading up to it, I would cry. And when someone can do that just, off the page, it's pretty extraordinary. Julie is probably one of the most generous of spirit, kind-hearted, sensitive, funny, motivated, hardworking people I've ever met and had the privilege of working with. And her energy in regards to her sensitivity, how much she cares about people, her empathy, I think is just such a force in the work I see her do, in the roles she chooses, the amount of gay roles she's played. She's, honestly been really important for the LGBT community. She's an incredible ally who was, never afraid to take on those stories and play those parts. Laurel and Stacie were incredibly important people in the gay rights movement. And it's people like Laurel and Stacie who, in moments of tremendous difficulty, really put themselves out there and really fought hard. And the reason they did that is, as well as with many other people, is why we're where we are today. It's those people who stand up in those really difficult moments, and decide to come out and decide to fight for justice and fight for equality. And to get to be fortunate enough to be a part of telling their story means so much to me, particularly as a gay person. And I'm just excited for it to come out and to people hear their story and be moved by it. People who are already on our side, and maybe, hopefully, some who aren't could potentially watch the movie and realize that our love is no different from theirs, and our pain is no different from theirs, and can keep moving forward.